Hello YouTube buddies, welcome back to Life Is Feudal, and we are in a new episode 4 I believe, and we left it here. Now, we are building the weaver guys, because we need to get ready for the winter. Now, as you can see, we don't have any clothing, and that is because we don't have any weaver. Now, to create clothing, we are going to need flax, and we're going to need hides. The flax are coming straight from our fields. Look at this, guys. Beautiful, 296 days to be harvested. Absolutely awesome. And the hides will come from the Hunter Lodge, which, by the way, we relocated and is about to be built. Okay, that's the first thing that we need to mention. Now, the second thing I want to mention, guys, is that if you follow this series, on the last episode, we have huge fires, guys. And, oh, that was terrible, terrible. And I was expecting my laborers to come to the well, pick up the water, and go and put the fire out. Now, one thing that we could do is to build a well right here, guys, because if you go to your municipal buildings, you can actually get a well. And I think it's going to be really important we do this, guys, to, you know, keep these guys safe for a little while. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a well right there. Now, as far as I know, it's no special requirements to build a well in terms of the location. You just can build it wherever you want. Let me double check, actually. Yes, no special requirements just for that. Another thing that we have done is send all the laborers to collect wood, and you can see here's the markings ready for them to come and do their job. One more thing that we need to do. Let's real quick check what we are doing here, guys. Okay. Now, we have grass in here, which we are going to use for the houses. And that, you know, is not too important. And keeping in mind that we have 700 hay, so that is huge. But I'm going to keep them going for a second. Now, we are pretty much here harvesting already. Look at that. Vegetables, we have 1,120. Plenty of veg and food. Because we have two fields doing this. The next one is flax, as you can see, and I think it's time to start getting some wheat, because with this we will do some pies and bread and things that they are going to need soon. So I'm starting to collect that. The weaver is starting to come up as well, very nicely, thank you very much. And we need to assign one guy here. We are in fall year 2. Now, is enough time to assign one farmer? Not too sure, guys, not too sure. I think we're going to leave it for this year. But as you can see, it's starting to get shape. Fisherman is doing brilliantly, 336 as well. I think at some stage we need to upgrade this fisherman as well to 2 fishermen maybe. See how it goes, because we have plenty of food. The fruits very, very low, simply because these guys here are doing absolutely nothing at the moment. Okay, as you can see, there's the gatherer's hat doing nothing. And there's the hunter doing nothing. And of course, now we have the well as well. Remember that tip. Get wells close to buildings, okay? Otherwise, if you have a fire, things are going to get crazy. Believe you me, I've been there, you know it. Okay, let's crank it up, guys. I'm going to go to speed 5. See how it goes. See how quick these people can build. And by the way, I thought as well in building a new shack in here, right in this little corner here, which, see how it goes, and let's see population. So we have 4 toddlers right there. So in the next 2 years we will have 14 adults, but interestingly enough, we don't have any teenagers. So these guys have to be teenagers and then will come adults. Okay, so we have a total of 14 in population. What's this fire? Oh, I thought it was a fire. God, I thought, there you go. Anyways, the weaver is just doing really, really well. See, of course, now we are going to need as well the Hunter's Lodge coming up real soon, because if the weaver starts doing clothing, we are going to run out of hides, okay? But that in due course, I would say. Now, what are these people doing? What's this? What's this? Hyena? A wolf? What's this? I saw some type of wolf. Oh, that's cool. Right, brilliant. Now remember, guys, that these wolves and bears and all that, even the foxes, if you have a chicken coop, they will come and kill your coops. Okay, that's really important you understand that. They won't attack any humans, as far as I know. So whenever you are ready to have your chicken coops and all things, you need to take special measures to kill these things, and the best thing is to put a hunter close by, I think. But we will get into that at some stage. What we need to do here as well, we are going to have to build very soon, a blacksmith up, because we only have 13 tools, guys. And I really hope that we can actually build high quality ones. So there you go. This is nearly going there, as you can see, doing absolutely brilliant. And oh, snow, more snow, guys. Look at that, people. It's cold. How are we doing with firewood? 391. Look, no logs whatsoever. Fish is going down as well. Right, let's assign a weaver, shall we? Oop. There we go, that's better. Okay, so we have a weaver. Now we have one labor. I want to put 2 labors there actually. I only for 3 because, oh, 1 builder we need for them to build up there. But equally, we need to get some wood going. There we go. Thank you, God, for that. Right, can we get them chopping more logs close by? Because we are going to need a forest at some stage, guys, because this is crazy. They are going way too far now to collect wood. We're going to need something a bit more reliable than that. But I don't think it's going to be quite yet. Not quite yet. So I'm going to ask him to collect all these. 77 there. This is going to be another 55. And I'm going to go right to the corner for another 77. That's going to be a good 200. 200 something. That's good. Let's see what's doing this guy. Okay, he doesn't have any hides or any flags at the moment. And it takes 3 hides and 6 flags to actually make one of these clothing. And as you can see, he just brought 11 of those. So what's happening is going from his weaver shop, if you like, to the barn and bring all the stuff right here. Okay, that's really cool. So let them bring some wood as well. We are -6 degrees, cold, and 365 firewood. That is really important that you keep this up, guys. Really important. In terms of doing anything new, I don't think it's going to happen at the moment. I was thinking a second lumberjack, but to be honest, it's just not enough wood at the moment. It really isn't. And let me see what it's doing up here. Are they building? Are they building all these things yet? Yes, they are. Look, we are getting there. Brilliant. Brilliant. I think, guys, we are going to need a new house. Why? Because look, we only have 2 laborers, but we don't have any farmers working either. So I'm going to take them from there. Now we have 6 laborers. I'm going to add a new builder so they can actually go a bit quicker building all these things up there. But as you can see, look, all this forestry is just getting absolutely bare. And we are going to need some forestry on stage, and that's going to be something that we really are going to have to deal with that sooner rather than later, I think. Yeah. Now we are going to have the blacksmith here, the fortress there, and a couple more buildings around. And in terms of population, I was saying, look, we only have 14 people. Now, if you keep in mind that we need 5 farmers here, 1 weaver 6, then we need down here 2 more guys. That's going to be 8, and we only have 2 adults to act as a labor and a builders. So let's check how the houses are doing. Right, Bethany's 8, Kennedy's 34, Jacqueline is 2. I don't know if this Kennedy is adopting kids, you know, because it doesn't seem to me that he's having any type of partner or anything. Right, unless they have kids really early. This house is quite full. Let me check the next one. Zeke and Juliet. Do you see what I mean? They don't live in couples as such. They just live in different ages. A couple up in different ages. For example, Zeke is 23 and Juliet is 2. And if you look down here, it's pretty much the same. 10, 2, 2, 7. It's not like adulthood couples. Like, for example, there's all people in here. What are they doing? These guys, oh look, it's a threesome going on here, guys. Oh, we have to be careful here. Oh, though, we are going to need a charge to come and speak to this lot in here. Yeah, someone has to put them straight in here. Right, I think they will need to build a new shack, but I'm going to wait a bit, I think, until all this is clearly identified in terms of the roads, because, let me check real quick. I hate... Yeah, we're carrying with the shack. We could do a small house, but I'm not going to do it quite yet. Right. How are we doing this? We could... I mean, this is the road. We could put it right there, guys. What do you think? I think it's... I think it's not too bad, actually. So we place it in there. Right there, I think. That's it. Done. Let's do it. Let's do it, see what happens, because, you know, we need to concentrate in growth as well, because without growth, we're not going to do much. Now, let me slow down that a bit, guys. Look, 190 wood. The firewood is going down. Why? Because we are in the middle of the winter, okay? And that's why the firewood is going down. So during the summer and spring periods, you really need to kick these firewood up. That is why I was thinking in having a second woodcutter, you know, lumberjack. But not too sure. One thing that you need to be careful in this game is the winters. Winters can be really, really harsh, and that is something that you really need to keep in mind. Let's see how the weaver is doing. And clothing, we don't have anything yet. I don't know what he's waiting for. 2.3 minutes. I don't know what that's all about. And of course, you can have clothing and warm clothing. To do warm clothing, you need wool. And to have wool, you need sheep and all that kind of thing. So that will come, guys. So yes, that will come. And it's going to be brilliant. Brilliant. Let's check down here. What is she doing? She wants a pie. Okay. She definitely wants a pie. Okay. I'm going to have to look into these pie things. All these are laborers, I think, and they are not doing much, guys. And why is that? I don't like this filter with this lighting. It's just terrible. Look at that. It looks like an absolutely huge egg. Absolutely hate it. And this is pretty much the morning, I think. Or the sunset, one of those. Yeah, it's a sunset, I think. I think it's a sunset. It's terrible. Absolutely terrible. You can barely see anything. Oh. Terrible. Right. So, how are we doing in here, guys? Well, they are building it. Brilliant. Let's make sure we have builders. Yes. 5 labor. Brilliant. And how are they doing up there? Are we sorted for these guys to start working? Yes, we do. Now, we need a hunter there. Brilliant. That is done. Brilliant. So we can actually carry on having hides and meat, because the meat is really low too, guys. The fisherman is worrying me a bit, you know. This fisherman guy is worrying me a bit. How much is producing? 1 fish. 7 calories, right. They can share 1 for house. That will be brilliant. Yeah, you know what? Not too sure. I'm going to leave it just for a little while. See if that 146 carry-on's going down. Because if it does, I think we are going to have to assign a labor to become a fisherman. Or a fisherwoman, for that matter. Okay, so we are in winter now. We are getting there. This is already done. Brilliant. And it should one clothing being done by now. Because it's plenty of flags, plenty of hides. I don't know what's going on. Oh, look at that beautiful lights, guys. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. You can go right very close and personal. Look at that. Gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I absolutely love this game. It really is so nice. Beautiful. Right. Another filter that I don't like very much. This very soft white mist in here. I don't really like it at all. I can barely see anything. I know it's winter, but blimey. That's one of the things in these games that I really do not appreciate, is the visibility can change dramatically. Which, you know, it may be this good for you, isn't for me. I just like to see what I'm doing constantly. Right, buildings, what are we doing? We have, oh, a stone. We need a stone, guys. I forgot about the stone. Right, let's gather some stones real quick. Right, let's go see if they can get all that really fast. I'm going to can crap a bit as well. 2-5. There they go. Come on, get that stone going. Brilliant. So we can actually carry on building more things. Because we are going to need quite a lot of stone particularly, guys. Because we need to build the blacksmith and all that. And that's going to be awesome. Now, if you like micromanagement games, this one is going to be for you. Because it's really, really good in micromanagement. You really have to be so careful how to do things. I think it's brilliant. The well hasn't even been touched yet for some reason. They put 5 blocks in there. Okay. Probably they need hay to do that as well, can't they? I think. Yes, they need 10 hay every go. So we need 10 stone. Simple as that. And then the builders to come and build it. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Brilliant. In terms of the fields, look at this. This is gorgeous. I love this. Let me stop that a second. And you, my friend, are going to kill this fella here. This is something else that I really like to do in time to time, not always. Boom. There we go. Carry on with your job, my friend. Good job. You can do that in time to time as well. It's fun. It's fun. Right, as you can see, I need to build a road as well down here, I think. I'm going to build a road across here at some stage. I don't think I'm going to do it quite yet, but I will do it later. Maybe in spring, when it's easier to check what we're doing with the margins and all that kind of thing. But as you can see, it's just really, really nice. Now, if you want this effect of camera movement, right-click in your mouse and use A and D and S and W as you were playing any other games, and then just move your mouse holding right-click. And it's very quick to move around, as you can see if you are in some type of emergency. Very good camera movements in the game as well. I think the camera settings are really, really nice. Okay, so we're currently in winter. We have 14. Look, now we have 14 ages and no babies, guys. No babies. And why is that? Right. I think that we are going to have to either upgrade. Oh, they are coming to do this real soon. Hopefully. Now, we can prioritize. And prioritization, guys, only affects builders, okay? Don't affect labor. Oh, that's my understanding, at least. If you know otherwise, please leave me a comment. But prioritization only affects builders. Can we prioritize here, guys? Let's prioritize this, shall we? There we go. That should be done. And they should come sharpies here and build this thing. Because I think that the builders up here building something. They are right there. And they should come here and do this quite sharpish. Let's see if they do it. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. But we need more population, guys, because for the spring, I want all these 5 farms going crackers. I really want that to happen. We have 31 stone, so we can carry on cracking on. Very nice. I'm going to, real quick as well, take these little trees around here. That can go. These 2 can go as well. 27 there. This little fella, another 8, and maybe these 3 here. It's another 17 or 20. Very nice indeed. Look at that, beautiful when everything is wet. Oh, there we go. Prioritization works, guys. Look. Okay. Late winter, guys. Soon we need to put these farmers here. So I'm going to slow it down a bit, just a notch, because I want to make sure that we are doing the right thing here. But look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, look. Gorgeous, all the buildings around. Oh, it's just really, really nice. It really is so beautiful. And look at, oops, right, brilliant. So now we should have more population coming up. They are cold and they are hungry, mainly because they haven't brought anything from the barn yet, okay, from the storage. That is why. Even and Mera are living in here. Let's see what happened with these 2. Let's see what happened. But as you can see, it's looking pretty cool. You have to admit that this game is really cool. So next episode, we are going to do a blacksmith, the forge, and the kilnman, I think. That's what we are going to do. If I can find it, I'll show you real quick. That is the blacksmith shop. Then we're going to need the furnace, and then we're going to need the kiln. Okay, and we're going to put 2 of those, I think. Yeah, I think that we're going to do. And of course, then we do the carpenter shop, and oh, it's going to be awesome. You need to stay put, guys. You need to follow this playlist, because it's going to be very nice indeed. Okay, so how are we doing then? Let's see. Now, we have still 14 people. Have this lot decided to have kids yet? No, father. By clicking that little arrow, you can actually... why is he doing nothing, this guy? Right, okay. I think, guys, that I'm going to send them to collect some more stone, I think. I'm going to send them to collect more stone. Because we are going to need it soon. Or at least for the next episode, guys. Right, there we go. Okay. And I think they can collect iron as well. Why the hell? Why not? Iron there. And some iron there as well. Brilliant. So that gives them something to do as well. Now, how are we doing with the hunters? Is ready. Very nice indeed. Cracking. Brilliant. And the well. Is the well done as well? Let me get really close in here, shall we? The well's supposed to be here. Oh, there we go. It's nearly built. And they are building the well now, as you can see. You see it? That's brilliant. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. So now we know that if that goes in fire, at least we have some water to get it from. And that's pretty much it, guys. I think we are going to leave it here. Please comment, subscribe, and like. And I hope to see you on the next episode. Until then, take great care.